Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into Today in the NA. I'm Vinny Parasel. We've got a great show in store for you as the top prospects rosters were announced yesterday. We'll check those out here in just a moment. We've got some important matchups coming up for a playoff position to look at, but we'll start as we always do, celebrating the latest players making their NCAA commitments. Joe Cesario of the Minnesota Wilderness has chosen to play his college hockey at Air Force. The Denver, Colorado native has 13 goals and 22 points in his first full NAHL season. His 13 goals are second most on the Wilderness. Fairbanks Ice Dog defenseman Jacob Conrad will play college hockey at Lake Superior State University. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Conrad has spent the last 3 seasons in Fairbanks with the Dogs, including the playoffs. Conrad has played in 142 games in Fairbanks, and in that time he has scored 9 goals and 66 points. Then we've got a pair of brothers making college plans. Ben Ivey of the Amarillo Wranglers will be heading to Army for college hockey. In his rookie season, the forward from San Diego has 5 goals and 16 points. Then we've got Jack Ivey also making a college commit. He will also be heading off to Army with his brother. He is also in his rookie season with the Wranglers, and he has 6 goals and 13 points through 32 games this season. The NAHL announced the rosters for the Top Prospects Tournament to be held on February 6th and 7th, just outside of Pittsburgh. Here are your rosters for the event. They will represent the Central, East, Midwest, and South divisions. Each team will play 2 games in the 2-day event. The rosters are made up of 13 forwards, 17 defensemen, and 2 goalies for a total of 22 players on each squad. The schedule looks like this. On Monday, the South will play the Midwest at 1 p.m. Eastern. Then the East will play the Central at 4 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesday, the Central will play the South at 11 a.m. And the Midwest versus East will conclude the event at 2 p.m. Games will be available to watch on NAHL TV. If you missed our roster reveal show yesterday, you can find that on our YouTube channel. Now on to this coming weekend. It's a big weekend in the 49th state. The Wisconsin Wendigo have won 5 in a row and 8 of their last 10 as they are charging up the Midwest Division standings. They snapped Fairbanks' winning streak last night at the Big Dipper with a 5-3 win. They have now moved into a tie for 3rd place in the division. Fairbanks still has a 5-point lead for 1st place, but they've still got 2 more games against the Wendigo this weekend. We will see how close Wisconsin can get to that top spot. Then in the South, yes, there is just a little under half the season to go, but the time is now for the Odessa Jackalopes. They sit 9 points back of the Mudbugs as they head to Shreveport this weekend. They have to take advantage of these head-to-head matchups if they want to make things interesting down the stretch. The Mudbugs were on a nice run of their own until they ran into the Warriors. Shreveport looking to get things back on track at Georges Pond this weekend. 25 games on the schedule this weekend. You can watch them all on NAHL TV. Follow the NAHL on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And be sure to check out our latest Short Shifts podcast with Brandon Hofstra and myself. We talked to former NAHL player Aaron Pionk as he was getting ready to play in the BioSteel All-American game last Monday. Thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy the games this weekend. We'll see you next week right here on Today in the NA.